voiced my opinion about some things. Do I think it's taking too long? Sometimes I do. Sometimes I think it's taking way too long. But in the grand scheme of things, looking at it from multiple levels of consciousness, this is actually happening very, very quickly. Very quickly. And if you really want to consider where the changes dramatically started, it would be the merging of the timelines, the beginning of the merging of the timelines, starting in 2003, and the completion of those timelines around 2012. So technically, we're into this 20 years. Now, in that timeline of 20 years, 17% of the consciousness on this planet is already in and working in a 5-dimensional structure. 41% is in a 4D, either in or fully moving into or operating in a 4th-dimensional consciousness. The rest are in 3D with a low percentage of 12% who are in 2D. And I can honestly tell you from this particular standpoint that 12% that's stuck in 2D, the benevolence don't give them much of an opportunity to jump because they simply don't want to. It's not that they can't get it, they just don't want to get it. So we have a significant amount in 3D that are moving, their consciousness is beginning to open up and question that which they see around them. In other words, they're beginning to question reality. We have those that have crossed that threshold, are moving into 4th, and those who are operating in 4th, who are questioning the reality. And then there's that percentage of 17, 18, somewhere in there, that's already in 5D, and they're basically planting the ideas, the new concepts of what life should be like here on Earth. Now, that is not boots on the ground consciousness, by the way. That's us. That's Terrence. So, think what you will. Things are moving along really, actually very, very quickly. There are some pockets of stuff to clean up. That is happening. On Rumble, there's a guy by the name of Sarge, and he did something a day or two ago, and the title of it is Hell Did Freeze Over. And if you get a chance to listen to it, it's about 35 minutes. It's a good listen. It's really good. And I like him. I think he's a really good guy. And he brings some interesting perspective of things that he's being told from some of his sources. So please look into that. What's also happening that a lot of people are not aware of is that there are hybrid super soldiers coming forward and sharing their experience, sharing their genetic memory, and the experiences that they have had living in multiple realities before the timelines merged. I don't know if some of you know Merrily, but she has a website called cosmicbrilliance.com. And she's got some people there that she's talking to. that I know you're going to find absolutely fascinating.